to my channel, Pint-Size Stories, where I share a very short story and some tidbits about gardening and nature. Today's story is titled Paula's Garden. It's about a mother and son and how they share their interest in gardening and spending time together. Today's story is titled Paula's Garden. The neighbors always admired Paula's gardens. They complimented her on the lovely new rose collection that flanked the driveway. Her son Brian was happy to buy bags of soil and fertilizer at the garden center and help her with any digging that needed doing. It was a pleasant mother-son bonding time. This summer, Paula was keen to test her gardening skills on some plants that Brian had given her that she'd never grown before. By fall, the plants were gigantic. To celebrate, Paula and Brian hosted a barbecue. They sent everyone home with a gift bag containing Paula's garden fresh marijuana. If you're wondering if what Paula did was legal, yes, because in Canada, in most provinces, you can grow up to 4 marijuana plants. It was recently introduced a few years ago. If you enjoyed this story, I wonder if you would consider subscribing to the channel, giving it a thumbs up, or leaving a comment. If you would like to be notified of new videos, click the bell icon. Now for some gardening tidbits. Biennials are plants that have a 2-year growing cycle. The first year, they grow some leaves, then they overwinter, and the second spring, they will bloom. Then they will make seeds which fall to the ground and germinate and start the process all over again. These are forget-me-nots, which are biennial. Normally, the flowers are blue, but sometimes you will get some that turn out as white or even pink. Lunaria, or silver dollar plant, is another biennial. It has nice seed pods that are flat, circular, almost transparent. That's how it gets its name, silver dollar plant. Solomon seal is a nice addition to a woodland garden. Its graceful arching stems with white flowers make a nice vertical accent. Hummingbirds and bees also like the flowers. They grow from rhizomes and over time will form an attractive clump. Lamium makes a nice ground cover. The leaves are usually 2-color, green and white, or yellowy and green. They make nice flowers in the later spring. Some varieties have almost pure white leaves. Wild strawberries are quite common in areas where the ground has been disturbed. In June, they'll produce delicious tiny little berries about the size of a pea. If you have the patience, you can try picking enough to make some jam. Thank you for visiting my channel. Next week, the story will focus on rural living and how it's not always as quiet as we think it will be. See you then.